Hey everyone, thanks for watching the third video blog of the Bellevue Police Department. Today we're going to talk about what do you do if you're stopped by a police officer, either while you're driving your car or walking down the street. You're probably wondering why we're making this video on what to do while you're stopped by the police. Well, the number one reason for this is safety. Not only your safety, but also the safety of the officer. Stopping a car is one of the most dangerous things police officers do, and by following these simple tips, you're going to make that experience a less stressful one, not just for you, but also for the officer. It's important to note that laws do vary between jurisdictions, so today we're specifically talking about Bellevue, Washington. Also, this video is not intended to be legal advice. The Bellevue Police Department is committed to keeping you safe and treating you fairly. This video provides tips for interacting with police officers and understanding your rights and responsibilities when being stopped by police. First, let's talk about how to avoid being stopped by the police in the first place. The most common reason for police contact in Bellevue is for traffic infractions. When you're driving, pay attention to the speed limit. In some school zones, the speed limit is 20 miles per hour when yellow lights are flashing. Slow down and watch for kids. Red means stop. Serious crashes occur every year in Bellevue because the driver failed to stop for a red light. When you're approaching a red light, come to a complete stop behind the crosswalk. If making a right turn on a red light, you must come to a complete stop before you turn. Police officers in Bellevue make thousands of contacts each year. The majority of these contacts are routine traffic stops, most lasting just a few minutes. First, we'll talk about what to expect when you're stopped while driving your car. If you see an emergency vehicle behind you with its lights flashing or the siren on, stay calm. The officer may step out in front of your vehicle and motion you to pull over. This is a common method of conducting a traffic stop in Bellevue. Immediately and safely pull your car over to the right shoulder of the road. The officer may direct you to pull off the road with their loudspeaker. Stay seated in your vehicle with your hands on your steering wheel. Do not get out of your car unless directed by the officer. Roll down your windows so the officer can see you and see into your vehicle.
Hello, ma'am. The reason I stopped you is because you're speeding. Can I see your license, registration, insurance, please?
If it's dark out, turn on the interior lights of your car. If you do not speak English, let the officer know what language you speak, and a translator will be provided by phone. If you're hearing impaired, let the officer know. If you're carrying a firearm, you are not required to tell the officer this. However, if you do, it will be safer for you and the officer. The officer may ask to see your concealed pistol license. Follow the officer's instructions. In Washington, a police officer may direct you to exit your vehicle for their safety. The stop will be expedited if you have the following required documents with you at all times while you're driving: your current driver's license, an unexpired signed vehicle registration, and current proof of insurance. If you're driving, you're required to provide the officer with your driver's license or identify yourself with your name and date of birth. You're also required to provide the officer with current proof of insurance. If you're involved in a traffic crash, you're required to provide proof of insurance and exchange information with the other involved driver. Don't argue with the officer. You may feel like you didn't do anything wrong. The side of the road is not the place for a debate or argument with the officer.
I did not do anything wrong. I'm gonna my I was not. This is.
If you're issued a ticket or arrested, you will have an opportunity to contest the matter in court. Now, let's talk about what to do if you're stopped for questioning while you are walking. Stay calm. Do not run. Don't argue, resist, or obstruct the police, even if you believe that you're innocent or police are violating your rights. Keep your hands out of your pockets and where the officer can see them at all times. Police may pat down your clothing if they suspect a weapon. If you're placed under arrest, the police officer may search you for their safety. Remember, you have rights and responsibilities when you're stopped by the police. You have the right not to say anything to the officer. However, if you're driving while you're stopped, you must provide your name, date of birth, and driver's license. You have the right to film police activity, provided you are not interfering with a police officer. You have the right to an attorney if you are arrested. You have the right to make a local phone call if you're arrested. You also have responsibilities. If you are stopped or contacted by the police, stay calm and be polite. The side of the road is not the time to argue your case or fight. Do not resist arrest or fight with the officer. This may result in the officer using force in order to take you into custody and may also result in serious criminal charges. Do not lie or give false documents to the officer. Police officers are trained to detect fraudulent documents or identities, and providing these may result in additional serious criminal charges. Do file a complaint if you feel you have been treated unfairly or if the officer was rude or unprofessional. Bellevue Police Department policy is to treat all individuals with respect and courtesy, regardless of their race, ethnicity, national origin, gender, or sexual orientation. If you feel you've been treated unfairly by a Bellevue police officer, call 425-577-5656 and ask to speak with the supervisor. Or you may file a complaint online by going to bellevuewa.gov or send an email to bellevuepd@bellevuewa.gov.
Hello, my name is Steve Milet and I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Bellevue. I want to thank you for taking time to watch our video blog, What to Do in the Event That You Are Stopped by a Police Officer. I hope that you found the information contained in the video blog to be informative and that you'll be able to take some of the information and apply it in the event that you're stopped by a police officer. Hopefully you'll never have to use those skills that we were able to share with you during this video blog. I want to make a commitment to the public. This police department is committed to applying our guiding principles in every contact that we initiate. Those guiding principles are respect, integrity, accountability, and service. We are committed to providing services that are unbiased, that are professional, and that serve the public to the best of our abilities. Again, I want to thank you for taking time to watch the video blog, and please follow us as we continue to develop additional videos to discuss the different operational aspects of our police department. Thank you very much.